everyone, my name is Almira Joy Lajera, and today I'm going to talk about data flow diagram in notation and CFD.
What is data flow diagram? It is also known as DFD. It is used to graphically represent flow of data in a business information system. It describes the processes that are involved in a system to transfer data from the input to the file storage and reports generation. Data flow diagram. In building any structure, planning is the most crucial part because it is the beginning of everything. If the plan is not well organized, failure is the probable in the succeeding phases of the development. Aside from the data gathered, it is also essential to have a visual representation of the plan like a blueprint. In the systems development, we call it UML or Unified Modeling Language. UML is composed of many diagrams that are used for better understanding or analysis of a project. The DFD symbol or external agent, process in context DFD, process in level N and explosion, data store, data flow process to data store. The picture shows how the symbol of data flow diagram ID related to the entity relationship diagram and activity diagram. We are using images from Microsoft Visio, which is a tool in making diagrams. So I will discuss DFD symbol. DFD symbol. First, external agent. These represent the entities that do in the system. A rectangular represents an external entity. They either supply data or receive data. They do not process data. Process context DFD. These represent the entities that do in the system. A round rectangular represents a process. Processes are given IDs for easy referencing. Process level N and explosion. The second representation of the process symbol is the specific function in the system. Data store. All the data must be stored in a database that is represented by the data store symbol. Data can be written into the data store, which is depicted by an outgoing arrow. Data can be read from a data store, which is depicted by an incoming arrow. Data flow. This line with an arrowhead connects an external agent to a process or sometimes a process to another process. The label indicates the specific data transmitted from one object to the other. Data flow, process to data store. Unlike the first data flow, this one does not have label since there are many transmitted data to the data store from a process. The highlights in a DFD are the process and the data store compared to the ERD and the activity diagram, which focuses more on the relationship of the entities and the description of the entities. The data flow diagram represents the processes inside the system that has three phases, such as the context, level N, and the explosion. The context data flow diagram is a summary of the entire system flow. The process must be labeled 0 at the top to indicate that it holds more function inside.
And that's for today. Thank you and God bless.